So one of the questions which has most begged for an answer since the advent of social media has been whether this new technology and other new communication technology has enhanced our ability to communicate with each other or whether it has fostered more isolation between us. Hello, my name is Gabriel Rouillet. I am a communication studies major from Florida Atlantic University. And today I want to explore this topic briefly. This topic interests me because as a 21st century person, I've always known technology. And since I've been 13, 14, I've been personally posting on Instagram and Snapchat, and I've had friends who constantly communicated through Snapchat and Instagram. But often we communicate more with each other and have always communicated more on the internet than any other generation. And yet we seem to be the loneliest. I found myself in many lonely situations. While I could still text a million people a day, I could have zero to come and hug me or just talk to me face to face. It's a very common problem in the 21st century, especially in Gen Z. According to the Fortune magazine, the Gen Z is the most depressed generation, the most lonely generation at the workplace. And I believe it's no coincidence as we grew up with this technology for the first time. No other generation grew up since I remember being 11 and seeing my friends posting themselves doing things on Snapchat and posting their vacations on Instagram. And, it's a completely novel idea. You can be more connected with people across the world in Thailand than knowing the people that are around you in your own community. So whether it does, however, it brings some more communication. It does say that older generations benefit more and actually are more communicative because of the new social media technology. They feel less social isolation. But I think for the most part, it does cause social isolation, especially for the Gen Z and Gen Alpha generation. And this has to do with being more connected with people that are superficially on your phone and less with your community around you. I think it's a very common issue for people to know more about what's going on. As I said earlier, with people across the world, their friends traveling to Thailand or France or their family in Brazil, rather than knowing anything or even the name of their neighbors. It has fostered a local sense of discommunication and isolation and some form of international connection, but still it lacks that face-to-face human aspect to it, which we've been used to for, it's genetic. We've always been a very social species. And so to have a social connection over the internet doesn't fulfill the same needs as a face-to-face connection. And so it's a very common issue. And one song and one quote that I like to quote when I think about this issue is Lana Del Rey and her song Born to Die. That she says, I don't know if it's by mistake or design, that this Friday night I feel so alone. And I don't know if it's by mistake or design, if it's the intent of social media or not, but certainly it does make us feel alone. Especially the younger generations, from personal experience. And so, thank you very much. And